HOPE started back in 1981. It isn't something that would have naturally occurred. It came from an event. And the event was kind of a bittersweet tragedy in the lives of our family. I lost my mother to an accident. I guess if there was a sweet aspect about it was the fact that a lot of very good friends kind of circled around our family and also our broader family as well. People are so important, especially during times of crisis. They make a course about my mother. My mom was very involved in the community, and I admire that about her. For me personally, it's to honor my mother's memory, but it was also to keep the friendships alive and on an ongoing basis, so do some good in the community. Which is so heartwarming. I mean, for me personally, I think about my mom. Would have happened had it not been for that, and friends, early day friends. But there's been a continuum. There's been a lot of people who poured into it and done a phenomenal job just sort of adding value. So we had 28 teams the first year. It was a beautiful day, and we had to raised $2,900 for the Boys and Girls Club. It was a phenomenal day, and we said, well, maybe we should make this a keeper. Let's do it again next year. And from there, just doubled and doubled. At the very beginning, you're pushing so hard, just to get the involvement of the community. So in year 5, we made it to 250 teams. We thought, okay, this is a fairly significant milestone. Can we take this and do more with this? And then the idea was, could we become the world's largest beach volleyball team? So we jumped up to 300 and some odd teams and then to 400 teams. And we figured that if we could get up to 800 teams, there's no question we'd have the world's largest single-day volleyball tournament. And we raised a lot of money. That's what it was all about, really. Then we had a phenomenal event at 800, and that was natural to say. The number which is exciting is 1,000. We have to get to that number. And so we pushed hard, and we got to 1,000 teams after that. It was Dave Khalil, with no prompting. He came out and played for years, and he had the place hopping. And it was just one person on his electric piano. And it was he was a talented guy, but he just his heart was in the right place. But there's been so many great, performers over the years. And I have to say that the quality and the profile of the talent has gotten much, much bigger since back in the day when I was more involved. There's been so many, honestly. I always say my very favorite night, it's so true, is actually the night where checks are given out. It's meaningful. It really is to me. And I just appreciate the people who get up and talk about their charities and what the money is going to do for them. And as much as I've always been proud of everything that we've done and the people who've been involved on our side, equally proud of what we've been able to enable by people who very quietly, out of the limelight, are doing so much on a personal basis. And, that's what it's all about.